Hey all, so we're going to be checking out CarEdge today. I'm doing a little blog post on it just to give you my 2 cents as I'm searching for a car and considering some options. In order to use this site, it's pretty easy. I'm looking for used. We can go to my searches. I'm going to see if there's any new Toyota GR86s 500 miles from my home. And here's one. That one has a branded title. I remember that. This one's a little more than I want to spend, but for example purposes, let's just use this one. So here we have this car, kind of look at it, go, oh, maybe it's kind of neat. Can look at the photos. Say, okay, looks kind of interesting. Tells you it's been on the market 213 days. There's 45 days supply of this particular vehicle normally. There's one for sale at the dealership, which we know. And then we can go to start your negotiation. I don't want to pay that much. I want to be down to this. Now, I don't expect them to get them down to that price. But here you go. So you do negotiate. Now, it's looking, finding, searching. There you go. Now you go to view and dashboard. It's showing me it's showing me this particular one, and it's preparing the message right here. But if I go to all deals, you'll notice I got two other deals going on. Here's your AI agent where it tells you all of what it's doing. And then you can say, actually, can you ask them for this? Or for instance, maybe you notice that there's road rash in one of the wheels. You can tell the AI agent on this particular vehicle, I want you to negotiate for that road rash. In terms of using this service, if you say, well, I want to shop used, but I don't find it over here. Well, here's an example of what you can do. So this is a Corvette I've been looking at. I'm just going to use it as an example. This is using the Auto Trader private seller exchange, which is kind of a cool service. I don't know if you played around with that. So we're going to take that. We're going to go to shop used. Then you have an option to enter your VIN. Now, one thing that's a downside of CarEdge is right here. You cannot take the private exchange on Auto Trader and use CarEdge to negotiate for you. It's not going to happen. But you use this process if there's another car you see at another dealership, or for whatever reason CarEdge has not picked it up. I found some like in Carfax, for instance. And then you get the same thing like I just showed you, where it will say it's been on the market for X amount of days. Or you can do like one of the searches like I did. So if you want to look at an Acura, just for argument's sake, we want an NDX. You can pick your trim. You can go within X amount of miles of your zip code. And then you can go down. You can say, I want an all-wheel drive. I want a manual. That's all your options right here. So now you have the option, start your negotiation. That works really slick. You go back here where it tells you there's 4 active negotiations. We'll see what's going on here. I have 2 offers for review right here. Basically, in terms of this service, if people say, is the service worth it? I would say this service is worth it for people who absolutely hate negotiating or people who get attached to the vehicle. I know myself, I tend to get attached to vehicles, and it's kind of hard to distance myself from the negotiation and being attached to the vehicle. That's where the AI agent works well. Now, the service, it's expensive. I signed up for this in February, got an incredible discount. I don't know why they were offering such a discount in February. Basically, for 1 month's fee, I got it for a whole year. So I've just been playing around with it since February. Now, if you say I'm on a budget, I don't really want to spend $50 a month. Well, if you're good at negotiating, I don't know if you need this. If you're someone where you say, well, I'm not great at negotiating, I need a car, and I do want to get a discount, and I could afford the $50 to put into it. My suggestion to you would be to follow the AI agent and just read through all the negotiations that go on here. You can see how it asks for discounts, what it knocks off, and as it knocks off different things, you go, wow, that's pretty impressive. It basically went to a dealership that said we don't haggle, and it knocked off all the additional things in the out-the-door price. So it has consistently saved me at least, I'd say $500, with the exception of a couple cars. But most of them, it's been about $500 on a used cars. The other thing I learned that I never knew before, one particular place where I'm still considering buying a car from them, they were going to split shipping with me. So I've taken over the negotiation, told the AI basically stop negotiating on my behalf. I'm interacting with that dealership now and still trying to finalize the deal with them. So now what I love is I'm going to finish up this video. CarEdge is going to be doing the work for me while I'm finishing up the video, finishing up my blog posts, and doing something for my day job. All this while I'm busy doing other things. It's working on a car deal for me. So I would say yes, this is a good service, and the negotiator sounds human. So that's really a plus. Overall, yes. If you can afford it, the service is worth it. If you want to read my review on my blog, it's at polypix.com. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to use social media to be social, and have a great day. Thanks again for watching.
Hey, yo. Yeah, yo. Why don't you check out polypix.com? You know you wanna. Thanks for watching.